So, yeah, I slept decently well. I just made myself go back to sleeping. For once, I didn't get a raging headache. It soothed the fucking headache, so I stayed asleep. I guess I actually slept for once. But it's not because life is all pitter pattering and fun. I mean, most daughters are raped because they're so fucking adorable in a step parent situation. Um, yeah, the stepbrother, the stepdad rapes the shit out of the little girl. I would know. I lost at least two friends. Two are on my mind right now. Like actual fucking friends before and after it happened. Up until the day they died, I was their friend. And they're like, oh, you got piddle paddle one fucking piss at a time, Amber. My mom's listening. I'm like looking at my mom. Mom's like, I was like, so anyway, I was like, okay, most people piss a big stream, push out a big fucking burst. I know, but I'm just so pretty. I'm gonna piddle paddle it out one little piss at a time. I was like, okay. And then eventually, I was going to court for them and all this stuff. It's like charging, and eventually, the stepbrother that did it died in prison. They couldn't handle him anymore. Took away his food. Because she was adorable, and she's saying, "Oh, I have a brother now. Go on, another brother, even better." And he was some kind of psychopath. Fucking, he was never harmed in his life. He was just a fucking bastard. Both of my friends, same kind of situation. They couldn't take a piss. One went through like a Crohn's disease, chronic pain situation, and it was beyond hormones, like way worse than when the hormones are acting up. But yeah, so. And my cousin said she didn't tell me what I said when I was 5, but I could recite it right away. She's like, "What did you say when you're 5?" I'm like, "Oh, that if all else fails, I'm just gonna find a girly girl and let her be a girly girl inside my house." And I still have the house, and we can still have the house. Just the house has got to get new siding on it. Needs some work done anyway. A lot of work, new windows, like a lot of fucking work. And it's always gonna be wood heat because the pipeline can't go that type of turn. You can get a tank, you can get a gas tank, but I don't think that's any cheaper because you're not buying enough at a time. Like girly girl sits at home being a girly girl, go shopping whenever the fuck she please. Takes me sometimes because like fuck, I'm not ugly, I'm not that gross. But I love the outdoors. I love my horses. In a day that I'm not so sad that my legs hurt, in a day that I'm not going through a surgery, which I try not to, but I joined the fucking army, so like, but yeah, girly girl to my outdoorsy girl. I'd be a woman eventually. Damn straight, you're still a woman if you're gay. And she'd be a woman too, I'm sure. And I'd love her through every fucking step of the way, is what I thought when I was 5. Just let them be a fucking girly girl. Let them go outside when they want to. Let them go to the city when they want to. It would be nice if somebody filled the dishwasher, but like, why would you have to do it every day? And why would I make you do it every time? Honestly. If all else fails. Yeah. I thought in my heart I could love no matter how damaged I get. A girly girl, but I'm pretty damaged. I'm so sad my legs fucking hurt. My friends got raped when they were like 6 by their stepbrothers. The one divorced. The one kept the father because he was honestly like at his wits' end with that boy. Like crying all the time, dying of sadness himself. And yeah, that's what I said when I was 5 anyway. I honestly am so comfortable that I'm letting my fears out about that. Shauna is my friend from high school, the one that didn't do drugs, the one that didn't abuse sex, the one that didn't have all too many breakups, if any at all. I think she had like a boyfriend for like 2 weeks once. Like a boyfriend, like come meet my parents. It's official, it didn't work out. It wasn't happening for long behind closed doors. Her brother was my friend too in high school. And then they found out that they were both hanging out with me. And yeah, he never went to drugs. He's a lawyer. Yeah. I had to go to smoking. I have to drink still. I'm just trying to cut it back to see how far I can cut it back to. But, and honestly, I'd always explain when you're falling asleep, you're sleepy. When you're up and you don't know where anywhere is going to make you happy, you honestly are trying to caffeine, you're fucking tired. If you're trying to caffeine, you're not tired, then I guess you're having not a fucking a badass day, but you're surely fucking sad or something. Who isn't sad every fucking day, honestly? That has a goddamn heart. And when you're exhausted is when you aren't even yourself, but you just try to crack jokes instead. And like honestly, your eyes are watering and you're fucking yawning, and you can't sleep not even once that week. And it goes on for longer than that. Oh, believe me. Yeah, you don't wake up and like you can't just get to yourself like you're on somebody else's ass. Maybe you're arguing to the point that you're that fucking tired and that you can't sleep. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, somebody deserved to friggin' be argued that they didn't deserve to get hurt because they're adorable. Or whatever it was. The friend that I thought was an enemy, I found out why she was an enemy. It's because she got raped by her stepbrother, but she's not an enemy. She got an abortion, and that's what really hurt her, and she is no longer, she died. And she was letting all the boys at a party beat the shit out of her before the abortion. Yeah, she wasn't an enemy. She was in too much danger for me to even, like, I was always hanging out with her, hugging her, and we'd swap shoes for the day, have lots of fun. She had the same size feet. She wasn't in the army because her parents never listened to anything that's good for a girl. A kid in grade fucking 6, 7 was size 6 or 7 feet, somewhere around there. You don't want her to have a future and some pride. And you just want her stepbrother to ride her all the time. That being Amber Hines. My whole family went to prison. All the ones that were ever in connection with that little girl crying out for help. She was always crying out for help with the teacher, so I didn't understand exactly. How could I have? I always say, are you an enemy or a friend? Oh, I'm definitely trying to be a friend. Well, I'm really scared for you. And she comes to my house, and even Joey was throwing punches at her. I just let him walk because he's retarded. He's scared out of his wit. It's peer pressure. I don't have to know the extent to understand that it's not okay to beat a woman whether she wants or not. Mark, I didn't think you would care enough to ever catch Joseph Chidiac killing Amber Hines. I didn't think you ever would. You're a perverted stepbrother too. That's why your mom never let you be one. You know, like I could use sleeping again. I just fucking woke up at like 10:30. After a good sleep, and I could sleep again. I think it's time that we just kill the fucking chief of police.